in once again to the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, so now listen to this gruesome story. So the police responded, the Philadelphia police that is, responded to the Fairmont Park near Brewery Hill Drive and Kelly Drive because there was reports of someone screaming. Now, when they got there, they found out that the reason the person was screaming continuously is because they had found the charred remains of a burned body behind a tree. And the person began screaming and just couldn't stop. Now, they said the deadly discovery was made around noon on Sunday. The person who made the find, they just kept screaming, and they have not yet been identified by the police. Now, after the remains were removed by the authorities, charred burn marks remained on the park's cobblestone path that encircles the tree. So in the wake of the find, an all-out homicide investigation is now underway because they're trying to figure out who this person is. The body has been taken into custody of the medical examiner. And so they're going to perform an autopsy to try to figure out who this person is and what was the cause of death. You know, were they killed before they were burned or to a crisp or whatever. Now, police tell 6ABC that they're still trying to determine what exactly happened and how long the remains were in fact left at the location. They say those remains they're being examined by the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office for possible determinations and identification. Now, meanwhile, after the discovery was made and the burned remains were removed from the park, city firefighters could be seen pulling a hose down the steps to the rock garden to spray down the area where the body was found. Okay, clearly trying to get rid of the charred marks and the ashes, I guess, that were there after all of this happened. But that is so gruesome. And can you imagine being the one to find something like that? I mean, no wonder the person was screaming continuously. Charred remains, I can only imagine the smell and the look. It had to be absolutely ghastly. Okay, clearly nothing I would ever want to encounter. So anyway, that is just all so nefarious. So they have a news clip. They have a news clip, which I'm going to show. Everyone, please get those likes up. Please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, get those likes up, everyone. Get the likes up.
Investigating the discovery of charred human remains found along Kelly Drive in Fairmount Park. Only Action News was there as police and firefighters responded yesterday. The scene is steps away from the Charred Bridge and a half-mile north of Boathouse Row. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live near the scene on Brewery Hill Drive. Catherine?
Get a lot of pedestrians and runners and cyclists and everybody driving along here. But the remains were actually found off of Kelly Drive. The burned body found down that access road near Brewery Hill Drive, right at the Glendinning Rock Garden. And when you go to video, you could see police were still on the scene last night. The fire department also on Brewery Hill Drive by Kelly Drive. Firefighters pulling a hose down the steps to the rock garden to spray down the area. The burned body was discovered behind a tree around noon yesterday. Officers were called to 32nd and Thompson Street for a report of a person screaming. When police arrived, they were directed to human remains, which appeared to have been burned. What exactly happened, how long the remains were there, we don't yet know. Homicide detectives are investigating this case, and the remains were taken to the medical examiner's office to be
Okay, so anyway, there you have it. That is, like I said, so ghastly. I hope they catch whoever did it. Clearly, it's a psychopath, all right? Burning someone to a crisp and then hiding the remains behind a tree in a park. I mean, obviously, they wanted someone to find the remains. Pay attention. Because had they not, they would have discarded of them somewhere in a remote area that would be difficult to find. If you're killing someone and hiding the remains somewhere where public people, you know, where the public is always privy to be hanging out or walking or jogging or whatever, you clearly want the remains to be discovered. Okay. So it's going to be very interesting to find out who this devil is. With that all being said, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live.